Love it.
And now
All
that
right.
Twitch is no longer paying their streamers,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to
That's
go
part of
become a YouTube streamer.
Yeah. I've been debating it. I'd really like to go to both, but I can't do that until Google finishes their fiber install.
I'd technically do both.
Because Spectrum sure as hell can't handle it.
Yeah.
That's why I was having those problems a couple months ago, is because I was trying to go to Google, or trying to go to Google, trying to go to Twitch and YouTube, and my upload just wasn't good enough.
I think I really just want to do YouTube solo because the output is so much better. Like you can do 1440p.
You can do 4K.
Yeah, I'll say you can do 4K, but I'm not playing in 4K, so.
Oh, I am. I'm playing in 4K.
I'm playing 1440, 240 hertz. But being able to do like 1440, stream it to that with like over 25,000 bit rate you can put out.
Yeah.
As opposed to Twitch's like preferred 6K, and they get mad at you if you put 8.
Yeah. I'm not good enough that the extra refresh rate helps, so I just like it to look pretty.
That's fair.
So I just play in 4K 60.
I mean, for me,
I will say the only thing I actually do crank it up higher is when I'm doing iRacing.
Yeah.
Just with the motion and everything, the speed, it helps to have. I cap it at 140, but I'm consistently put out about 110.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna push mine live.
I am live already.
All right. Eyes on the wait screen. It's a Monday Destiny kind of night. So, what do you feel like? You just want to kind of chill in dares? You want to keep doing campaign? What are you thinking?
I mean, I really want to get dares maxed out. Like,
I'm good with dares. I'm good with a little bit more of like a chill, kind of repetitive, don't need to listen to the story. I did figure out, fun fact, I figured out why I didn't have audio from the game.
Oh, yeah?
So that's fixed. Yeah, so it turns out so, we have these Asus monitors, right? Nice 4K Asus monitors that I play. Well, and so then to pipe everything into my headset, I go the audio out into a mini mixer to go to my headset. You know the setup.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that audio out only works for HDMI 1, not HDMI 2. And this is that's also the fourth monitor in my PC setup. So I actually had my graphics card for my PC going into HDMI 1 and the out of my capture card going to HDMI 2. Well, I wasn't getting audio. I flipped them so that now my capture card is to HDMI 1 and my graphics card is to HDMI 2 because I don't use it for speakers. And now I have audio. So audio, the like auxiliary audio out to plug in my headset only works for HDMI 1. I don't even think it works for DisplayPort. I think it only works for HDMI 1.
Fun. So, I love technology.
It's so weird. Why wouldn't it just output whatever your active input is?
Good question.
But on the plus side, I now have game audio, so I'll be able to hear when people are shooting at me.
Nice.
Unlike the last couple times we've played this where I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
Right.
Oh, I didn't pick up any bounties. Should we do that right quick before we jump in?
Probably, yeah.
All right, let's cancel that. You just want to do it on your phone, or you want to go down to the guy?
I'm loading it on my phone right now. I was kind of hoping to see if I could grab them real quick before we load it in.
All right, cool. Let me pull up Braytech. I found a new one that I use called Braytech. It's actually nice.
I just do the one that's the D2
app. This one also works in browser, which is nice. But it's being slow to load tonight, so I'll go to the app.
Shotgun final blows. I can do that. I got a shotgun.
Shotties. I don't even remember what I have. Oh.
Pulse rifle.
Bembenek. Red alert.
Where's my shotgun? Oh my god, I picked up a shotgun bounty. I don't have a shotgun. Well.
I love it when that happens. And the red light's turned on downstairs. So
refunding that. You still haven't fixed that?
Well, I fixed most of it, but apparently when Bembenek triggers red alert, it turns the lights in the bedroom to red alert also, and I'm not entirely sure why. Here, let's do some on-stream troubleshooting here. Studio.
Don't have an AR either. Why don't I have these guns? I do have a pulse rifle. I'm running 2 pulse rifles. I can get that bounty. That'll work.
All right, I'm just going to delete all of them and we'll start over. I don't understand this damn thing. All right.
So I think my Streamlabs just completely hates me.
Yeah?
Yeah, because no matter how I try and get it done, either if I make YouTube the primary or Twitch the primary, I can't have both of them like pre-working properly. I always have to sign into one whenever I go to stream. And I'm just annoyed with it. But it is what it is.
That is very annoying. I feel that. Okay. I was doing oh, we have a conscientious objector now. Nice. Oh,
What?
that's the little guy that we found last time. That's right. I forgot about that little guy. I guess I can turn on solar. I can defeat champions. I can complete the thing. That feels pretty easy. Pulse rifle. I'm pretty sure I have a pulse rifle. Did you do your Star Horse?
I did.
Oh yeah, that's the one you said you got the shotgun.
Correct.
Hey, thank you, sir. You are excelente.
That's what I'm here for. So I've been playing Fortnite no build recently.
Yeah, I saw that the other night.
And I've been loving it. Like, it reminds me, like, gameplay of old Fortnite before people knew how to actually build in Fortnite. Which is great for me because it just turns it into a shooter. And so I love it because it's purely shooter, BR, and Fortnite. And you're going up against all these kids that have been, like, custom game turbo building for the past 3 years, but they never learned how to shoot a gun.
Yeah.
And so when it first came out and there was no build mode, it was purely no build mode, I would just start shooting at people like I would in any other shooter and just watch people just freak out, not knowing what to do because there's no longer building. And I'm like, this is home. So we actually had a tournament we did Friday, and I don't know what our final ranking was, but I know we were like top 1%, top 100 of everyone who played.
There you go. Yeah, nice. All right, I think I'm loaded up, so we'll fire this off. Yeah, while you were doing that, I was playing Pictionary.
Nice. How'd that go?
I was actually a lot of fun. We were playing it online. It's a lot. It's weirdly a lot of fun. But Menek, in your opinion, NASCAR is rigged. They basically helped Chase Elliott into the playoffs just so everyone is happy. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm a Harvick fan, but damn it, I'm frustrated. All right, so I didn't watch the race today, so why do you think it's rigged? Just because he won, or did something actually happen? Because, again, I didn't watch it. Yeah. And then I think that may become kind of our new Friday nights, these like party nights. They've been a lot of fun. We have had a blast. A couple drinks, some Scriblio. Actually, one of our new viewers sent another game. I don't remember the name of it now. She's in our Discord now. For us to try. So we may try that this week. But look kind of similar, like a Pictionary-esque, but maybe a little bit different.
Yeah.
Oh man, sorry, yawning all over the place.
I completely understand.
I
didn't fall asleep till 3 a.m. this morning. It was great.
Yeah, glad that wasn't me. That wasn't that bad. I mean, I struggled to fall asleep, but it wasn't 3.
Tonight's Dares of Eternity, where reality is made up and your repeated deaths do not matter.
Nice. I like the Whose Line Is It Anyway reference.
Right.
It was very boring. See, I saw a lot of people saying it was actually very interesting. So I'd be curious why you think it was boring.
Wait.
Because a lot of people on Twitter thought it was interesting. Hi.
How does boring equate to rigged?
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one either, but yeah,
I need an explanation of how boring equates to rigged. You know,
it is kind of nice being max level again. Or not max level, but soft capped.
yeah.
I feel like I do things in these things again. Once he got out front, he was basically his to lose and no passing. I don't know. Saw a lot of people who thought there was plenty of passing and that certain guys would have got to him if they hadn't gotten stuck a lap down from a caution. So, and what appeared to be a legitimate caution, it's not even a fake one NASCAR made up. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Assembled unwillingly.
Do I think NASCAR does things to rig it sometimes? Absolutely. Do I think they rig finishes? No, I think they rig qualifying sometimes.
This is not the gun I thought it was.
Oh, I forgot to change this color. Need to do that right quick. Okay, and it's already got the sticky grenade attachment. Oh no, I didn't pick that one. Never mind. Well, you can say he's struggling, Bimbenek, but he is the best driver on average finish. He's the best driver on fast laps. I mean, he's the best in a number of statistics. So you can say what you want, but I mean, he was the playoff leader on points. So if you want to go back to that, he's been leading for multiple weeks now. So I'm not sure that's really what you want to do. Oh, that's right. We gotta
Do things.
fling of the balls. Ow! Nope, that's the wrong button.
Man, I cannot wait till Halo decides to finally make their their campaign online.
Did you see now? Apparently, it's August.
Really?
Yeah, that's the report I saw.
Hey, how is it that that was not a priority on launch?
Yeah, I don't know if it's that it wasn't a priority, if it just didn't get completed. You know, it may have been intended to happen, but
I mean,
I don't
even
know.
still, like, even if it's intended, after you realize it's not there, make that a priority.
I do agree. I don't understand. I don't understand what's taking so long, but I also don't understand the back end of all that. Right? Like that's beyond my understanding of like how that works. The networking and getting everything synced up where everybody's on the same page.
From beautiful downtown Torabottle, give it up for the Cabal.
Somebody got killed from that ball falling. That's awesome. Oh, Halo.
No. Destiny 2. Halo's what we can't play.
You're right. Sorry. I was saying hello and it came out a little funky. Speaking of that though, James, when he's asking for help, has the most like redneck, like southern accent I've like hail. I don't know where he got it, but it is hilarious.
He's been watching old clips with red in it.
I guess. I don't know. It just like hail.
Oh God, I don't want to talk about this, but I have the best podcast topic that I really want to discuss with Dano.
Okay. So I'm I'm dragging my feet on podcast a little bit because I want to get the first one out after we get the YouTube channel, the first of all our portals back up on the YouTube channel. I've been working on that. Actually, I've been spending a tremendous amount of time trying to figure out why. Ow! What is kicking my ass? Oh, you are nuts. Okay. Trying to figure out why our Extra Life recording is corrupt. Our 24 is corrupt for some reason, so I've been spending a lot of time trying to figure that out and fix that.
Right.
But outside of that, I've been working on the first episode of our Portal Let's Plays. Just about got it finished. I think in the next couple weeks, probably have it up and running. Because one of the things that we talk about in that, I actually look up, or that we don't talk about, but it's a comment that Gladys makes, and we react to. I actually looked it up, and one of those instances where real world is actually kind of funnier than what Gladys says. So I want to bring that up. So yeah, I'm kind of waiting until after our first portal drops to do a pod. But yeah, definitely, I think in the next couple weeks, if I can get Dano set up on a
So I know he doesn't want to do video, but I didn't know if he was like on board with still doing podcast.
Yeah, so I don't remember if I talked about it with you, but I think what we're going to do is probably since we're so bad at them, I think we're going to move the podcast to just being like once a month.
I'm fine with that.
Give us a little more time to come up with topics. Write down and come up with topics. And, yeah, do that. So, once a month on the pod.
Totally fine with that.
He said he was good with pods. So that'd be good.
Because it came up, it's been brought to my attention. Like I said, I don't want to give anything away, but it is a topic that I think reaction from Dano will sell the podcast entirely.
Okay, I'm on board. I think he'll be on board with it.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it was just between his schedule and everything going on. I mean, that dude is slammed.
Yeah. I remember hearing that, so that's why I was like, no rush. Because I don't think I'll ever be able to get this one out of my head.
So Benbenek just can't stand him. Seems like he's better than everyone else, and he's mad about Larson coming in and blowing him out of the water last year. I can't speak to that. I have no idea what his mentality is, happiness level, what he thinks of Larson. No idea. Not my problem.
Next time.
Oh man. Oh, I made it. Whew. Farm is almost bad. Need more games to start rolling out. Racing games, that is. I did ask a guy on Reddit from SRX if anything was in the works, and he said he couldn't tell me anything that was in the works. Okay, fair enough. Also, I don't have Discord set up fully yet, so that's coming soon. By the way, Austin, our Discord will probably be open to the public soon.
That's fine.
Like in the next couple weeks.
Cool. That'll be awesome.
Where am I going? Why did I just lost control of my dude for a minute.
You've been hacked.
He just started running out of nowhere.
You just started a running.
I'm very confused. And
I
not
too sometimes
looking at
just start a running.
Ow, ow, ow. What's kicking my ass?
Everything.
I mean, you weren't 100% wrong.
Champions of Eternity bounty complete.
Say, I just got that one. Is that which one was that? Oh, that's killed all the champions. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Yep.
Oh, weapons of light. Forgot I had that equipped. If you want to come stand in it, cool. You know, it's over here. Because I may have forgotten that's what I had on when I decided to pop my super there. Surprised I didn't go to the NHRA event. I'm not huge on dragsters, if I'm honest. Not super my thing. Don't find them terribly entertaining, but that's just me. Not my thing.
Speaking of vehicles,
Bleep.
I'm getting a new truck finally.
Oh yeah?
So I got that truck and it is, I got more gaming with this. Hand-me-down truck. I don't need something that big, and so I've been looking for 2 months for a new vehicle, and I wanted a Kia Telluride. So I think the new 22, yeah, they look phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those.
However, after talking with our president for 2 months, I realized he will not let me have it. He thinks it's out of our price range. It's not going to work. I think he's full of crap, but you know, here we are.
That expensive of a vehicle, but
right. So I finally caved and said, "All right, well, I'll get something a little bit less expensive." And looking at a Ford Ranger.
Yep. Also a good move.
Yeah, I started looking at them, and like the 2022 Ford Rangers really do, like 2022 and up look phenomenal to me. So we found one Thursday that looked really nice. It was
Damn,
Like
I
a-
was 6% short on my pulse rifle. Gosh dang. It's a
uh
good thing I'm again anyway.
it was like a really nice metallic gray. But the one thing is, like, I need a tow hitch because I pull the trailer and I take it to the dump every now and then. So we asked, like, does it have a tow hitch on it? And the girl who answers the sales call says, I don't know, let me go check on it. I'm like, okay, no problem. 45 minutes later,
Goodness.
she goes, yes, it has a tow hitch. It's like, cool, great. It's in Dallas. I'm in East Texas, so I was like, all right, I can come up there this weekend and I'll take a look at it. And is it all right if we do a test drive? She's like, yeah, that's fine. She informs me that there's some body damage to it that they are aware of, that they are going to get in the shop and get it fixed. Like, no problem.
Okay. Good.
So I go up. So we're in contact, and then Friday, randomly towards the end of my work day, I get a text message from her. False alarm. Doesn't have a tow hitch. To be honest, I actually did not know what I was looking for. Now, I'm not the most mechanically inclined
Yeah,
when it comes to vehicles,
I can testify to that.
but a tow hitch.
They're
You-
kind of obvious, if I'm honest.
Yeah. You know, if you're working in the business of selling vehicles, I feel like that's one of those things you just should know. I don't feel like you necessarily have to be the most mechanically inclined person to understand what a tow hitch is.
Man, you would think. I mean,
So,
that's something else.
so I was like, you know, it's fine. I'll come take a look at it. I call around. I called the local Ford dealership and say, hey, we're looking at getting this Ranger. If we buy it, can you get a tow hitch put onto it? They're like, yeah, no problem. That it'd be like $800 total for parts and labor. Cool.
Terrible.
Great. So I go up there Saturday, look at it. And what she thought was the tow hitch were two tow hooks on the front of the vehicle. So it's like, I can kind of give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. But
I mean, kind of.
kinda. That's what I said. Kinda. But the fact that you like didn't go and ask someone else.
Right. If you don't know, just ask. It's not hard.
No. So it's a 4x4 Ford Ranger.
Right.
So it's got like the where you can like the knob where you can switch between 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or 4-wheel drive low. It also has a trailer pulling mode and all these other amenities for pulling a trailer and its various driving capabilities. And so I get there, like drive 2.5 hours because Dallas traffic decides to go to shit whenever I hit Dallas.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
And so 2.5 hours there. Get there, look at it. Beautiful looking truck. Looks better in person than it did in the pictures, kind of thing. And go to drive it. Drive handles exactly what I'm looking for. And the entire time we're doing this 5-minute test drive. So 2.5 hours up there to test drive it, 2-hour drive back for a 5-minute test drive.
Right. Yep.
She's sitting there trying to like do almost like a sales pitch on this thing. Like, here's what this button does, here's what this button does. But as soon as it got to anything that was like how the vehicle drives,
Yeah.
not an effing clue.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what the 2H, 4H, or 4L
The great
means, and it's
horse
like
demands
that's
that
the
you
different
become
driving
our
modes. That's your
lucky
two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive,
contestants.
four-wheel drive
Who
low.
resist
She's like,
would be
here's the button that it's like
unwise
if it
on
will
tonight's
automatically turn
Dares
off
of
whenever you
Eternity.
stop at a light, which a lot of vehicles now have, and it just switches to battery mode.
Right.
But then there's like 3 other buttons around it, but she's like, I don't know what any of these do. the
what do you know? Let's start there.
I
What
was
do you
like by the end of it, I was like, you almost talked me out of this vehicle. Luckily, I'm one of those guys that does all the research in the world on a vehicle before I purchase it.
Yeah.
So I know everything that it's going to come on. That like I'm asking, like, you know, does it have this specific kind of package involved? Does it have, you know,
Do I get a discount if I teach you how to do your job?
right? And it's just like, I was like, poor girl, because if I was someone who was just like mildly interested in this truck, and I came and you were gonna try and sell it to me, you would have talked me out of the sale. Like I would not have agreed to this. And so we get done with the test drive, and she's like, well, there's like a little bit of vehicle damage on it. We're gonna get it sent into the shop on Monday. I'll get a hold of your president and get all the paperwork stuff sent over to him, and we'll go from there. Like, sure, no problem. Get into work this morning. John, our president, says, hey, I found a different truck. And I was like, all right, I'll hear you out. It's the exact same truck, completely blacked out, looks beautiful. It's not 4-wheel drive, it's 2-wheel drive, which is like, I didn't need the 4-wheel drive.
Right. Not
And-
mandatory.
Yeah, no, it's like that was never part of like what I needed the truck for. I'm driving it on the road. I drive it to and from work each day, taking my son to daycare. Occasionally I pull a trailer that has no more than 2,000 to 3,000 pounds on it at the most it's ever had.
Right.
So it's like, I don't need 4-wheel drive. I'm not going off-road anywhere or anything. And it's like, it's $1,000 cheaper. It actually has the tow hitch on it. It's less than 5,000 miles. And he goes, I think this is going to be a better vehicle than that one. I was like, I fully agree to that. And he's like, all right, well, you need to get a hold of her. I was like, nope, I already dealt with her all week. It's on you. And so, like, she has yet to actually, like, reach out to him, because I think she's waiting for it to get back from its vehicle repairs. But by the time it gets out, we're gonna already be driving down to Houston to go and pick up this other one, purchase it, and bring it back.
That's funny. Oh, get up there, numbnuts.
But I was just,
Alright,
it was just wild, just like a whole experience with her. I was like, how did you land this job?
Dude, that's crazy. I mean, because they're desperate, and they're desperate for people.
Right.
So Ben Fennec, you said, who has a video game coming out in 22? NHRA? Also, yes, he is the, what are you, VP? Co-president?
Me?
Yeah.
Technically, my job is office administrator. I am the secretary for the business.
Oh, gotcha.
Technically, my mom is vice president because I don't have any ownership yet.
Oh, that's right.
So I work on behalf of the vice president because she actually can't physically do the job.
Right.
But I'm our office administrator, and my big official title is secretary of business.
Gotcha. Anyway, yeah, he works for a small company, so he also is unofficially an owner.
Basically. Business partner, but without the big fancy, I have a title over you person.
Yeah. So you're looking. Ben Bennett says he's also looking for one. Should he stay loyal to Chevy or find something else? That's totally up to you. There's a lot of good vehicles out there right now that aren't Chevys, though. I would say that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going from a GMC Sierra to a Ford Ranger.
Reload.
However, after starting looking for a new vehicle, the freaking new GMC Sierras are super clean.
Yeah, they are. They're very nice. Very, very nice.
I just don't need a vehicle that big. I just want something smaller, so I'm going to a Ford Ranger.
Yeah. Those are good little trucks too. I like Ford. I personally like Toyotas. I think Toyotas are very well put together, very reliable. I have no issue.
I got no problem. Well, see, that's the thing is like, because I was looking at Toyotas too, but if I was to get a Toyota truck, I would get a Tundra.
Yeah, and the new Tundra especially is very nice.
They're beautiful. I mean, I remember.
Road, excellent vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, I remember driving one years ago whenever we went to like a Texas Motor Speedway, and they had like a test drive of the Toyota Tundra, and just like the way that vehicle handled was like beautiful. And that was like 10 years ago. I can only imagine how much better they are now.
Oh yeah. So that's my recommendation. Be brand loyal if you want to. No, it doesn't actually earn you any brownie points. Nobody actually cares. But if that's, if it's a vehicle you like, there's no reason not to, kind of thing. Like personally, I really like my Ford also. I have a Ford Explorer that I really like. It's a nice vehicle. Big fan. Would probably consider buying a new one at some point. So it just comes down to personal preference and what you're looking for in a car. But like I said, there's no brownie points for only having owned Chevys, so it doesn't really do you any.
I would say that maybe like 15 years ago there was something to that, but now the way that vehicles are made, there's really no one brand is better than another brand. They all kind of like have their place, and you just figure out where you need to be.
So much of it comes down to what you prefer in the interior. That's the bulk of the difference between one brand or another. For the most part, like I said, they're all well put together. They're all well built. They're all going to be fairly reliable. Obviously some things to look for, like resale and those kind of things, but that can also change on a dime. Something that when you bought it had good resale in 4 years might not. So, you should, but yeah, I mean, I think it's all personal preference. Well, here's my problem. I have one payment left on my lease. Just don't know what I want. My current Chevrolet dealer lot is empty. Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's going to dictate a lot. If they don't have any inventory, you're not going to get anything, right? I mean, Carl Chevrolet used to be JM full packed. I mean, I think that's a lot of, that's actually a lot of dealers. A lot of dealers around here are not very full right now either, so.
None in East Texas are.
Yeah, East Texas is even worse, right? Because at least here we're a big market, so we get it's a little easier for them to pull inventory here than it is in East Texas, right?
East Texas is terrible. Like, car dealerships are selling vehicles at $13,000 over MSRP because it's so hard to get vehicles. And it's like if they sold them at an MSRP, then it's going to be months before they can get a new vehicle to even sell.
Yeah.
So they're selling them stupid high because, number one, people are going to pay for it because they want those vehicles. But number two, it's the only way they can make money.
Yeah. when you had a team, didn't you have have Chevrolet vehicles? No, actually, we didn't get any sort of deal from Chevy, so we never had Chevy vehicles. We got a discount from Ford. That's how I got my Explorer, was through a Ford discount. And I actually had a Ford Focus before that. Oh, I got it right.
Proud of
Suck that. Yeah, Chevy didn't care. Chevy didn't give us any sort of deal or anything, so I never had a Chevy. I did get Toyota vehicles. We got a lease deal with them, basically. Where I got a Highlander for 2 years. Because Toyota actually liked us, unlike Chevy. Yeah. No, I've driven plenty of Chevys, but that is not. I didn't get one as part of being a Chevy team. But I had a GMC Yukon in high school. I'm sure Austin remembers that thing.
I do. I've had, my first vehicle was a Jeep Cherokee Sport, followed by a Honda Civic SI. Then I got my GMC Sierra, and now trading that truck in for a Ford Ranger. So I've hit all the points I can. I gotta go get a Toyota next, I think, just out of solidarity.
just to hit the next big one.
Yeah, just to make sure I just pulled out a rocket launcher. I'm an idiot.
I think the only one I haven't owned is a Dodge. Haven't had a Dodge. I mean, I haven't had a Honda either. But as far as like the like big domestics,
Yeah.
haven't had a Dodge.
See, I've kind of like ruined myself forever getting a Dodge, because I like swore to myself if I ever get a Dodge, I'm getting a Dodge Challenger.
Yeah, see, I'd like to get a Charger at some point.
The thing is, I don't want to say I could settle for, but if I couldn't get a Challenger, it would be a Charger. The only problem is I ain't getting either one of them.
Yeah, I know.
The likelihood of me getting one of those two things is very unlikely.
When I went to Daytona back in January, the rental car I got to drive down there actually was a Charger. So that was nice. I got to kind of try it on a long drive. I really liked it. When I got back, I had my wife try it to see if she liked it. She liked it. So I was like, okay, perfect. Like if I ever get the chance, this is it's a maybe. Damn it, I got myself with the freaking rocket.
The worst thing that has ever happened to me for a vehicle thing is when I actually bought my Honda Civic, because I bought it from a Cadillac dealership. And one of the things that they would do at this Cadillac dealership is they would do like a big, like, you know, clean it up, like detail the car inside and out on purchase.
Right.
So I bought it, and it was supposed to be a rainy weekend, and they were like, we take pride in our detailing, that we do for our clients. So we don't want to give this to you. Like, we don't want you to get it detailed and then you go and it be rained on and it not be like super clean immediately after you buy. I think our game's bugged. There it is.
Oh no. Maybe it's deciding.
And so they're like, just, you know, you drive it this weekend, bring it back on Monday, we'll detail it then, and we'll be good. And I'm like, cool, great. So I brought it back on Monday. They go to detail it, and they're like, we're going to give you a car to drive while we detail it. Cool, great, awesome. Good service. They gave me a Cadillac CTS.
Those are nice cars.
I was like, bro, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a very nice car.
I was like, you dicks. Like, this is what you could have bought. It's like 3 times the value of the car I just purchased.
You get back and they're like, "So, what'd you think?"
It's like, I hate you. I 100% hate you guys.
You thought Cup teams were required that if you had a sponsor, the team had to drive their cars or trucks? No, that is not a requirement for all Cup teams. That is something usually the manufacturer provides to some teams. Like I said, Ford only gave us a discount, whereas like Ford actually gives cars to Penske and Roush and those guys. Chevy didn't give us anything because Chevy didn't like us. And then Toyota gave us a free lease, basically. So I got, as being an executive of the team, I got a Toyota Highlander for free for 2 years.
Nice.
But no, it's
I do
not
like the
required
Highlander
at all. I loved the Highlander. Yeah, it was a good little car. Let's see. I need to free up a few more slots. Don't need that pulse rifle. Huh. But Chevy didn't want us to begin with. Let's be honest. Chevy only cares about Hendrick and, at the time, Ganassi. RCR was a distant third, and then any of RCR's alliance teams they really didn't care about. So, yeah, that was never going to be a home for us. Hell, they were the ones who said that we were leaving Chevy when we were actually just leaving RCR. That was fun. We were actually in talks with another Chevy team to be in alliance with them, and Chevy put out a press release saying that we were leaving Chevy.
Cool.
It worked out though because then all of a sudden Toyota was like, "Hey, we hear you need an OEM." So in the long run, totally worked. But yeah, at the time, it's like, well, but I mean, okay, yeah, sure. But yeah, I don't know that had anything to do with it in 2015, Bembenek. It's a long time to hold a grudge if you think that was the problem. It's more that Chevy only put X amount of dollars in, and it just didn't go there. Oh. Broke my overlay. Oh, no.
What'd you do?
I just realized everything's off by like 10 pixels. I have no idea what the hell I did.
Welcome to tonight's Dares of Eternity.
Oh, no, that didn't.
It is always night in
The
this
ideal
mysterious
horse.
realm, for the horse commands
All right,
it.
I've got something I'm excited about.
Okay, let's hear it.
Holy Moly comes back tomorrow. I don't know if you've watched.
I never saw it, but I saw a preview for the new season, and I'm like, man, I could get into that.
It is so good. We do watch parties at our house.
Yeah.
We love it. Yeah, it's a good show.
It's like hardcore mini golf, but
Extreme
with
mini golf.
Wipeout.
Yeah, extreme mini golf is literally what they call it, and it is done at the old Wipeout facility, like where they filmed Wipeout. So,
I'll say, yeah.
100% true.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it is awesome. I think I haven't looked lately, but season 3 was on Hulu. If you have Hulu,
I have Hulu.
I don't know if there's anywhere you can find seasons 1 and 2 right now. I'd
The
have to
other
look.
team joining us
But
tonight.
man, it is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody put down a rally. I want them to change it to a cap. I want a rally
They
cap.
traveled a long way to be here tonight. Let's meet
Oh,
the
fuck.
10 resident elements for the Pokemon, which is used for shaping weapons. I haven't like done this. This sounds fun.
Going for it? No, I mean we're pretty much eliminated, Bembenek. but we're gonna run Kansas, build a notebook for next year, but we're mathematically eliminated. We're not gonna make it. But is what it is. All good. So we'll probably skip Charlotte because that's the week of Charlotte. But yeah, we'll do Kansas next week. Yeah, next week.
My triumph screen. Oh my god, it's giving me things. Where'd I go?
It's giving you what?
It's telling me about my patterns and catalysts that I did an attunement for a gun, and now it's like giving me a tutorial about it all.
Yep, been there, done that.
And I'm in the middle of something, so I skipped all of it, so I'm never gonna remember what it just told me.
It's not that difficult. Basically, you can unlock those things, patterns and stuff, by completing triumphs. Is what that was saying, I think.
Yeah, but I like picked one of 3 things on my gun, and I don't know what the difference in the 3 were.
Yeah, it's a bad time for those kind of things to pop up. It's not him hitting walls, really. It's other people hitting him, usually. Although, I mean, Dover, we just weren't very good, but it's a tough track. Not a fan of Dover. Heard it here first.
I can't believe you.
I'm not even sure. I mean, I think we had one instance in that code, but for the most part, hasn't really been that. Yeah, that's Scorchy, buddy. Oh, you just let it sit there? Okay, cool. I'll look at this one instead. No, I mean, we just gotta be better as a whole. That's all that was. I mean, it's meant to be a assortment to show that you're good at everything. I mean, just picking big tracks isn't really isn't gonna prove anything, because there's guys who are good at that and only that. Oh, you bleeping shank. I'm shooting at somebody else in front of me.
That was alright.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Chain reaction almost took me out there. What happened? Where am I going? Oh, it's this thing. That's right.
Where are you going? The thing just getting blasted away.
Come back.
Fight me.
Do it. Do it now.
Alright.
Did we just like push it out of the
I
map?
think we just pushed it out.
Like bring out.
It is time for our preposterous obstacle course.
Our preposterous obstacle
All
course.
signed your liability waivers.
Alright. Oh, I finished all my bounties. Who bleeping raw? You know what that means? I can put Void back on.
Nice.
That's what that means. Oh, bleep you. Oh, I got up there anyway.
It's time for another spin of the
No,
What
you
do
wouldn't
I
do
need?
that, Benedict. I mean, that's the good thing about it is it splits it up by skill level, so you kind of get divided up and kind of assigned a split based on your level. So you would just be with other guys that are about your speed. But I mean, if you're serious about racing, that's a good place to be. Nobody put down.
The kinetics not without dying. Rapidly with grenade launcher, hand cannons. Don't. I can throw a sword on.
What are you doing?
Just looking at my quests. What I need to do to complete them. I need to use swords, kinetic weapons, hand cannons, trace rifles, and I don't think I have a trace rifle or a hand cannon that's like decent right now.
Boom. Punched you in the dick.
However, I do have a sword and I have Star Horse's
Oh, that's
blessing,
a good thought.
favor.
I have Star Horse favor also, and a Gajala horn.
There you go.
Ba-ding. Time to farm some kills in this thing. Well, get away from me. Isn't that the part of the catalyst? Is like farming this crap?
I do not remember.
I feel like it's like you gotta have a bunch of kills with it.
I thought you had to like unlock the catalyst first and then do it.
Did we? I thought we already did that.
The horse
No, you don't get it
demands
until. Well, I don't remember. I thought you got it from Xur.
No. You're thinking the Forerunner catalyst is from Xur.
What? Do we have? I have Galahorn.
The Galahorn catalyst was from. Remember that second time
Oh
we ran.
yeah. Yeah, it is saying. Yeah.
Oh, that was so many throw kills. Oh, it felt so good. Oh god, they're behind me.
Here's my one downfall about trying to do the sword on this. Cursed thralls.
Yes, those are a problem. Destroyed a well keeper. Oh god, that exploded in my face. That's cool. You want to be like Elliot Henderson and the Great Lakes guys, and not be based on NASCAR Heat Ignition guy. I mean, it's whatever you like, man. There's plenty of good about both. I'm not gonna tell you where to be.
Behold, the prized treasurer of the eternal horse. Big money. Big bucks.
Big money. Big bucks. Big money. The fact that they picked Xur to be the announcer is amazing to me.
Oh, I think he does. They did such a good job with that character. Alright, I've defeated 15% of the things I need to do with a rocket. Nope.
Oh, hey, look, I got a trace rifle from that, which is what I need for one of my quests. Thanks, game. Just hand that to me.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Benbenek. I do wish a lot more game side crossplay, but I mean, I think it's coming. It's becoming a lot more popular for sure. Wouldn't you say, Austin?
Oh, definitely.
Hiding your
I mean, I
final
think
word.
going forward, I would say my prediction is like in the next 3 years, we're gonna see crossplay on at least 75% of games.
Did you
I think so too. I mean, I think it's becoming easier to do, a lot more common.
I mean, just with the fact that Microsoft has their Xbox platform extended over to PC now, like they've already made the push for any Microsoft game coming out is going to be on console and PC. It's very rare that an Xbox title is going to only be on console now.
I also think it's getting to be even more universal than that, where I think it's I think you're starting to see a lot of PC Xbox, or sorry, PlayStation Xbox. I think you're seeing a lot of PlayStation PC. It's just easy. It's getting to be easier to do all around, which I think is good for everybody.
powerful
Yeah.
effects is all that stands
Well, it really does.
between
It benefits everybody.
and going home.
And for a while, they avoided it because, you know, at one point Xbox was the big name and then PlayStation was the big name. And now it's just like it benefits both of them now more than it did in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, I think it's one of those things that they're realizing that The console wars are kind of over. You know, it's
Yeah, it's
they
more
don't-
console versus PC now.
Yeah, and even then, it's starting to be less that even. You know, it definitely still exists, but it's starting to be less anything versus anything, and more just pick your platform. And you know, there's probably a good game for it, and you can probably play with other people.
Right.
I think it's more just let people play on the platform they want to play on. I am getting my shit rocked by this dude. And I'm here for it. You know, I love the idea of it. I don't like, you know, a lot of the guys in the racing group that I run with, they only play stuff on PC, and like they play some FIFA stuff, right? In the new FIFA 22.
Uh-huh.
They put together a team, and everybody has a position, and like they're playing like position soccer,
Yeah.
where everybody's on the same team. And it sounds great, except that I want to play it on Xbox because I want to get achievements, and they're playing it on Steam, and it's not compatible.
Right. I think
So-
that's one thing that I think PC kind of has a downside to right now, and it's evening out. But there's platforms on PC. There's so many different platforms on PC. You got Steam, you got Epic, you got the Blizzard launcher, you got Bethesda's launcher finally went under because it needed to. This is like you have so many launchers, and it's even though it's all on PC, it's considered a different platform.
Yeah.
So I know
Which-
that was one of the things when
Which to me, it's one of those things. It's fine as long as I can still play with people on other platforms. You know, like Destiny, right?
Right.
Obviously, I think they're restricted to just Steam on PC right now.
yes, they got rid of their Blizzard platform.
Which, you know, because they're owned by Sony now, not surprising.
Right.
But you know, I think it's even if they were still on Blizzard, like the fact that you could play with anybody made it much easier. And you know, I think people are much more willing to just pick up the game wherever. I mean, how much more money did you drop just to be able to play it on PC now? Because you could still play it with me.
Right. Technically, I didn't spend anything because once it went to Steam, it went to free to play.
Well, but you bought all the DLC.
I did buy all the DLC, which I was gonna do anyways, but yeah.
Right, and that was my point, was like, yeah, obviously the game is free to play, but you know, you picked up everything else. Oh, look at that
Hey,
lightning round.
you haven't had this in
Energy
a minute.
fill the air.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You are worthy of the lightning round.
All right, I'm capturing a zone. So, you know, I think they're realizing that they're not competing, and I think that's a lot of why they're starting to buy up studios, right? It's I think it's not so that they can compete with each other on hardware sales. I think it's so that they can compete with each other in titles. But I don't think that means that either one of them is going to be super. I think, if anything, I think Sony's probably going to be a little more restrictive than Microsoft will be with their first-party titles. But I think Microsoft is pretty well committed to keeping the stuff that they've bought up going to both platforms. And why not? There's nothing.
It's gonna make more money for them.
Exactly. There's nothing about an exclusive that means you make more money, other than it just guarantees the fanboy of that game. It guarantees they'll buy your hardware. But that's it. And like, and it really think it comes down to the fanboys, right? Because even there's casual stuff that, yeah, I would love to play on PlayStation, but it's not enough for me to go buy one.
Right.
You know. Like, I would love to play Horizon Zero Dawn,
Tonight's special guest.
and it's on PC now, which is how I'll play it. but I can't play it Forbidden West yet. But I'm not like when I play it on PC and get to where I want to play Forbidden West, I'm not going to turn around and buy a PlayStation just so I can play that game.
Right.
But if it was on Xbox, they'd have my money right now just because I know I want to play it. Even if I can't get to it right now, I'd probably have bought it already.
Destiny. Here. Sorry. Things are going crazy and I need to hand her my phone so she can look at something.
No, trust me, I get it. I'm over here just shooting anything and everything I can look at. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just running to these letters and I'm trying to shoot things.
Oh, then you're doing it right, I think.
I don't know. Capture all zones. And then people run in front of me. I shoot them in the back of the head.
These lightning rounds are fun for me. Like, I love this. Just absolute chaos going on right now.
And I like this one better than the Hive lightning round. I've had it a few times, but I like this way more.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just this environment. It feels more hectic, more important. I wish I'd saved my super.
Nope. Ogre. Okay, he's dead.
I thought you were yelling poker. I was trying to figure out who you were poking. Oh, bollocks. Oh, bollocks.
I didn't even see what he had. After I replied, I haven't read what they said. What's...
She said
Oh, I didn't get the rift down in time.
That's fair.
Pick me up! Come on, I'm right behind you. Just do it. I can't even see what's going on.
Yeah, but if she doesn't say anything, she's gotta say something.
I don't know why you're surprised by that, Benbenek. I mean,
We're
we've
just
talked
gonna
about
reserve the day to not do anything because we're waiting on her to say something.
What am I doing? Freaking out. What are we? Oh, F. Apple. Oh, that was a good guy. I shot a friend.
I know things.
Well, all right.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, champion. You are victorious.
Oh, so much
Enjoy.
goodies. So many goodies.
Kind of wish I would have taken the big Star Horse thing now, though.
We'll perceive
Yeah,
you
me
next
too.
time on
Because you
Dares
never know
of
when you're actually
Eternity.
going to get one.
Good night.
Did I get all the goodies? I think I did.
But I also.
It's also nice that was our third because we got a, should have gotten a prime out of it too. All right, well, I need to go to the tower. I don't know about you.
I'm good with that.
Cool.
Okay. And definitely. About this.
Good. That's good.
Talking to- like when Nora texted me, I'm like, it- pass it out.
Mhm.
I said, yes, please. That way,
Checking now. Received. Goodbye.
I have 7 treasure keys. We need to go spend treasure keys.
You have 7?
Yeah, 7.
Hello, Guardian.
I have
Welcome.
19.
I don't
Talking
know.
about,
Ooh,
No.
1503. All right, that's that. Oh, I can put a dome 62, 52, 62. That. Hmm.
All right, sir. I am good.
I have a 1505 sword.
That's nice.
The half truths. I have a 1501 pulse rifle. That's better than my 1500.
So, all right. So this attunement thing it's merely like, what do you get for doing it?
You get, once it's maxed, you get you get stuff. I have one that's ready. I just haven't done it, and I don't really I don't know what I need, you know, because I need to
It just
get
gives you
Ruinous
it just gives you content, and you just pick what you want. And what do you do with that content?
From what I understand, you use it for crafting.
Okay.
That's
It's just like
my-
I grabbed a package. Don't take that out of context. And I don't know what I really got from it. It's just like I grabbed it and then that was it.
grabbed them by the package.
Look, sometimes, you know, you just gotta grab a package and figure out your life afterwards.
Hey, no judgment here.
I need hand cannon, grenade launchers. What else do I need for a challenge? Hand cannons, grenade launcher. Oh, yeah, that's all I need is hand cannon and grenade launchers. Cool. I'm good for one more run if you are.
Yeah, I was just infusing some purples to be able to. I'm gonna have to sit and redo all my armor mods and everything, but I'm at least all in purples now and not blues. So, let's see, and then. What color do I want to be? Get up.
What's the glimmer cap?
250.
Okay.
Guardian, I hope you have something. for me.
I would prefer
You
going
good?
to Zer's treasure hoard real quick so I can spend some of these keys and then
Sure.
I'm gonna go do another trial.
Away
Another
we
dare,
go.
I guess.
Oh, you've surpassed me.
And what?
Light level. You're 1507. I'm only 1506.
I think it's because I got like one extra bonus point for being in the season pass. There's 21 days left in this season. I think in like 2 weeks, I'm just going to go on a bender of this game and do all the season challenges
I
just
know,
to
I'm kinda-
get to the 100 mark. Seeing as we're like level 17, it's 9 weeks into the season.
I know. I was thinking that too. It was like, I need to just grind some stuff.
Oh, we need to do the story. I think
Yeah.
we
Well, a
need
lot of that is the season challenge.
to
is the
just
story.
plan on a weekend in the next few weeks. In the next, we only have 3 weeks. The next 3 weeks of just grinding the story. Yeah, because I'm only ranked 12 out of 17 with Zer right now.
Yeah, I'm 9.
So, but like, this is gonna take a while to get done.
Like I said, I think the good thing is I think we have this till October. I think is what I read.
Which is fine. Because if that's true, then we really should just grind out the story during the season, because just doing the story is going to give us so many season points, season quest rewards. Oh, this was a mistake.
What was?
I just spin them all on just like this first box here, and it gave me all primary weapons, and I only had 2 slots for primary weapons.
I've had a couple things sent to.
Osiris
Oh,
is
treasure
not
keys. I had those sent to.
The Nine would be able to
Yeah, I'm just like spinning treasure keys on this first thing, seeing if it gave me like a nice like sword or something, and it's just like, all right, we're gonna give you all this random garbage.
Sword.
All right, I am good to go, I believe.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm banking them, because you need so many to open these things, right? Like you need 5 treasure keys to open this one, and you need 7 for that one. So I'm kind of just say. I mean, I don't. It's probably dumb, but I'm just saving them for those. 'Cause that's 12 right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like 1 day of grinding. If you have 0, 1 day of grinding is gonna give you an insane amount of treasure keys.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all. I just, in my head, I'm like, must ration.
All right.
So, all right. You ready? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Fire it off.
My motions are not wholly under my control, but it is different for you.
I like how Zer here in his treasure room is like his regular self, and then he goes into game show mode.
I know. I wish he was game show guy in there too. Be a lot funnier. Oh, by the way,
I'm here.
I am. I'm in the process of boxing up all of our extra life incentives from last year to get them ready for distribution.
To offer you cash and
You
fantastic
have
prizes
one
on
outstanding, and that's a hat for Judson.
Dares of
Okay.
Eternity.
I'm gonna send them. I'm gonna send it with a bunch of them that I'm sending to Mom for her to distribute to people she knows.
Okay.
So you'll just go pick it up from her, and your hat will be in there too. It'll be a hat for you and a hat for Judson.
Oh,
So,
luckily I work with the guy, so I know how I can get a hold of him.
It's kind of what I figured. It would be easier for me to just ship them to Mom, easier and cheaper for me
Yeah.
to just ship them to Mom, and then you gives you a reason to go see her.
Yep. It's been a minute.
You both been busy.
Yeah, believe it or not, this whole kid thing, it's not that I don't want people to see him, it's just like, just letting you know, I'm not thinking about who I'm going to send my kid to see. Yeah, I need you to tell me you want to come see him.
Yep.
Like
Definitely.
my grandmother's that way. She's like, you haven't brought him to come see me. I'm like, it's nothing against you. I'm letting you know, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me and my inability to think at all right now. That I just need you to say, hey, I'm coming over to see him. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that'll work.
Yeah, well, and it's difficult to pack up a kid and go see somebody. Just come back.
Right?
And he's got all his own stuff, his own bed if he gets tired, all that kind of goodness. Like,
Packing a bag and all that. You know.
making sure you got enough diapers, maybe a change of clothes in case the worst happens.
Right.
It's a pain. Been there, bud.
Like that's like her parents, because this is their first grandkid, they are like all that way. They're like, we want to come see him, we want to come see him, we want to come see him. That they're, it's like the opposite thing where it's like, all right, I need y'all to calm down. Like, I'm glad you want to be a part of his life as much as you do. I need you to calm down for my sake.
First off, one at a time. Second off, one a day.
Yeah. Like there was
Yeah, that-
one weekend
we
the
don't-
other, like a
barely.
few weeks ago, that they were just out running errands, and like every time they would come by, they wanted to stop by, and it's just like, no, I'm sorry. Three visits in one day is too much for me.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't exactly have that with nobody living near us, so.
Yeah, I'm starting to think we should have done that. Like, hey, we probably should have moved to North Carolina.
I know a really good realtor here. If you're interested. Yeah. No, we love MT, and we enjoy being here a lot. We could
I
always use more
enjoy visiting.
friends. James needs friends.
Well, that's like Heather's best friend. They live down in kind of near Houston area, and then they moved up here. They moved into they moved to Flint, so just like right down the road from us.
Yeah.
And that was like one of their whole things. It's like, yeah, we moved because it's like all of our friends were somewhere else, so we moved. She moved purely just to be next to her best friend, and they have a 5-year-old. He's like always, like ever since they moved. I mean, they lived with us for 6 months, almost 5 months, about 5 months. And like since then, he's always asking like, "Hey, when are we gonna see Uncle Austin and Aunt Heather? When are we gonna see Uncle Austin and Aunt Heather?" That like his birthday was in February, and they asked him like, "Who do you want to have for your birthday?" And he goes, "Uncle Austin." And they were like, "Anybody else?"
Nope.
Not Uncle Austin and Aunt Heather. I want to make that perfectly clear. Uncle Austin specifically.
Step up and give our
Anyone else? What about Aunt Heather? Like, I guess she can come too. That's what I thought.
Oh, give me that flag. Rally to the cap. And I have Star Horse's favor, so there's going to be a lot of rockets flying around.
There you go. I need to get one more rapid kill with grenades, and then I'm switching to hand cannons for the rest of this run.
They traveled a long way to be here tonight. Let's meet the Fallen.
I was going for my rapid kill with grenade launchers, and then someone on our team ran in front of me, so the grenade launcher just bounced off of him and missed everybody. Well, that's neat. Can I be done with this yet? How am I not done with this?
God, there's something just so relaxing about having unlimited rockets.
Right?
It's just nice.
More foes pour into this realm at the behest of the ageless horse.
Well, bring it. I wish to fight in further combat. Give me them ultra fast reloads. Who needs a Scorch Cannon? I got a Gajala horn.
How am I not done with this yet?
Oh, that's my bad. I probably took those from you.
It's fine. I've only needed one more, and it's not completing, and I'm just killing everything. How many rapid do I need? There we go. What the shit was that?
I think that was a dying brig. Or it was one of these mines. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Exploder Shanks. That was so fun. I just blew up like 17 Shanks.
This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Oh, God. Okay, we're fine.
Ow! I mean, that rift.
Ow.
Well, that one quickly.
Hopefully not too quickly. We need points.
There's time bonuses though.
The horse calls powerful fallen from houses unknown.
Alright, so just shooting rockets at these fallen I need to kill with the hand cannon, so I'm not getting my hand cannon kills.
Oh, that was so rewarding.
Season rank 18. What do I want? I want Cabal. Give me Cabal.
One door holds
We are kind of
your
due for a
final
Cabal, aren't we?
opponent.
Which one is that? That's
The
Middle.
horse
straight ahead.
insists you guess.
It's gonna be on the one no one's at.
Probably.
Oh, let's go!
Guess who's keeping the Gallahorn out?
A brilliant choice from tonight's most gifted contestant. Enjoy the horses.
No. Shoot. We're fine. We're gonna make it. We're alive.
Oh, bleep. I didn't. But it's alright. I already got the Star Horse favor, so
Doesn't really matter at that point.
I'm good. Just gonna be firing off rockets indiscriminately. Thank goodness there's no team killing.
Right.
Just killing myself occasionally.
I'm 7% of hand cannons for Star Horses quest. I don't think I'm gonna get it.
No.
Literally need to be using it the whole time.
Star
Unless I just sit there and
Horses
camp
have
the
waiting
war
backstage.
beasts.
Let's bring out the Cabal.
Problem with camping the war beasts? You gotta kill them before I rock them.
Damn it. It's fair.
There's some more. Oh, there's a guy there. Shoot some rockets in that guy's face. Hello, friend.
I'll let y'all do all the objective stuff while I just sit here and farm hand cannon kills.
We're just launching rockets. If this thing was rapid fire, there'd be rockets everywhere right now. Oh, I miss that guy, but you know, that happens. I miss occasionally. Actually, I miss quite regularly.
Missed.
Oh, rank 15.
Nice.
Ooh. Quadruple kill on that one. How you like them apples? Ow, what is smoking me now? Oh, there's a ship leaving over there that's... I'm getting you. Nope, you freaking disappeared. Look you.
Where am I at now? I feel like I just had a huge... Oh, 90... went from 7% to 93% done on my hand cannons. I will get this done.
Yeah, I think you got this. Just keep farming.
Yeah, screw time bonus. I'm just farming over here.
Oh, you bleep. I don't know what a thresher is, but...
Thresher's the ship.
Oh, that thing.
Ow, ow, ow. Stop it. Stop shooting me. Ow. Dick.
Did I answer which question? Because I feel like I answered a bunch, but then you didn't answer me.
To say yes, you answered it.
Sure, I answered it. Of course I did.
I
Answer all your
did.
questions.
Don't ask me what the answer was, but I did in fact answer.
Yeet one of those at him.
Alright, I think I've finished my hand cannon kills.
Was that a question? Oh, I missed.
Yeah, that's not a question. That's a statement.
Right. I mean, I also, to answer your statement, I'm not sure why you're surprised. A racing game bought another racing game to make more racing games.
Sounds like business to me.
Right. So not sure I understand your confusion there.
The round is almost complete.
Oh, that tracking rocket is so satisfying. Oh, yeah, I think I missed that guy.
I have a weird rocket launcher that right now it launches and sticks to the target and then takes like 3 seconds to explode, and I'm like kind of weirded out by it because I just see the rocket like on the person. I can just think of like how they're feeling, like shit, boom.
You're just kind of sitting there like, this is gonna suck. Two different states doesn't matter at all because there's plenty of places that work with
Shall we see what
other
gifts
studios.
the
I mean,
strong
what EA has
bestow
studios in
on
Canada,
tonight's
the UK, Florida, California.
winner? Yes, how
You know,
insightful. The true prize
I mean
has
that
always
happens all the
been
time. Hell, who was it?
joy of competing
Who was it
right
today?
here
Just there was
on
another
Dares of Eternity.
purchase that
night.
happened today with it's like Square Enix. One of the Square Enix studios got bought, and 2 other studios. I mean, they're being in the same state doesn't really mean anything anymore. It's
I mean, you
super-
think of Rockstar. Rockstar's been Rockstar South and Rockstar North for... Actually, it's Rockstar and Rockstar North for 15 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Location doesn't really matter anymore. Look at that score difference. That's just me running around with infinite rockets.
Yeah, me, like, trying to do precision stuff.
One's not really a simulator and the other is a full-on PC simulator. But that's exactly the point, Domenic. The simulator wouldn't need to buy another simulator. The simulator needs to buy something that can create other modes, career modes, and things like that.
A different revenue source.
Yeah, different type of game, all that kind of stuff. That's what they're looking for. So it's not at all surprising that they went for a studio that's different from them. That's not a surprise in the least, in my opinion.
No. It's essentially diversifying assets, but still being in the same realm of development.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right? Like, now you have 2 different teams to work on something, so.
Right. Or if you want more to be the sim versus one being more of like a fun, or one being,
more arcadey, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to, is you've got one that's a full-blown simulator and one that's going to be a little more arcade style. But they can share assets, which is reduced cost. I think both are capable of working on the other's project. So if one gets behind, all of a sudden you have a whole lot more personnel to help out on the other one. There's a lot of benefits to it. So it doesn't surprise me in the least. I mean, at some point, if iRacing was going to become anything more than it is, they were going to have to acquire somebody. And Monster was a natural fit. They already worked on the NASCAR games previously, so they know that. They've worked on a bunch of other racing games that are not NASCAR in the past. They have a lot of good experience with dirt and things like that. So, it's not surprising at all, in my opinion. That doesn't mean much, but that's me.
Hi there.
Now it says I have stuff here. Is that just all the keys and things?
Acknowledge.
Or did I miss something? Oh, I missed some things. Ooh, a 1502 and some blues. I have 14 strange
Whenever you
coins
need me again, Guardian.
and 21 treasure keys. Oh, I'm at the max of treasure keys. I guess I need to go spend some.
I was about to say, I think you might have overdone it on that.
I just don't. I mean, I buy stuff and it's no good. Like, what's the point? I guess I break it down for supplies. but-
Materials and all that.
Yeah.
Guardian.
It's very interesting. to me what-
Something about a grenade launcher named the Truth Teller seems kind of menacing to me.
like a sword called the Falling Guillotine.
Right?
I still am a fan of the Rest for the Wicked sword too. That's a
Yeah.
good sword. No, Bembenek, you don't need insider information. You just need some patience. That's all that is. A little patience, my friend. It'll come out when they're ready for it to come out. I'm gonna put those boots away.
I think
I'm
they
not using-
tell that to people who are struggling with fertility as well.
As a matter of fact, yes, I can confirm.
I'm just saying. That sounds familiar to me. Just be
Was told-
patient, it'll happen.
Yeah, was told that for sure. Can confirm. It eventually did.
It eventually happened.
Yeah, just a little patience. Cool. Well,
That was fun. We
4
made
highly successful runs.
a good bit of progress towards our days.
Yeah, I actually hit the next tier on mine. I actually hit 10.
Nice.
tonight.
Congrats.
That's definitely progress there. Happy with that.
Yeah, we definitely need to just set down a time and crank out a lot of the story.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I think that's gonna boost our season rank up a ton. That's gonna get us our power levels up and be good for season 13, 14, whatever's coming next.
I picked up 2 levels of the rocket launcher aptitude triumph just from doing Dare.
Jesus.
I should have looked. Can I? No, I can't look at that. I think I went from like 20 something. No, I had to be more than that, but I now have 208.
Nice.
So I picked up some big progress there. Oh, and I picked up a lure. Lure.
I too have a lure.
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb.
That's a conversation I wasn't prepared to listen to. It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's a bomb.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah, you're not incorrect, ma'am. Oh, we're on season 16. So yeah, season
Yeah.
17's coming up. I am level 18 and there's 3 weeks left. Definitely gonna have to grind out some of the story to boost that. Seeing that guy over there is 428 level. Catching up to him.
Yep.
428. Yeah, got a little ways to go. Cool. Yeah, well, maybe a little bit this weekend. We can get a little bit done this weekend.
Yeah, hit me up if you're on. I would love to just
Maybe I'll just
run through some
forego
of it.
my normal nap time and grind instead.
Time for a break.
I can buy season ranks.
I'm not gonna do that. At least I'm not gonna do it with 3 weeks to go. I'll
No,
say that.
no.
We got time. We got plenty of time. What are some of the season challenges? Week 1.
There's a ton we have to do.
Oh, there's a lot. I've done 2.
I haven't done any from week 1.
I have 1 from week 1. I defeated Hive combatants in Vanguard playlists or strikes.
See, I haven't done any strikes.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's not Mother's Day on Saturday, Bembenek.
Yeah. So Mother's Day's a Sunday.
Also, my wife will take a nap with the kid, so there's no reason I couldn't do it.
Right.
That's how the weekends work. Is generally when the kid goes to take a nap, we all go to take a nap. So I may just not take my nap.
I need to unlock 2 more artifact mods, and then I will have that completed.
And then I have done 1 on week 2. I did the weapon crafting.
I have 1 on week 2, 3, 4, and that's it.
Oh, I don't have any of those. I'm close. I need 4 more artifact mods to get 1 on week 4.
Yeah, I need 2 to get week 4. I have none on week 1. Like I said, 2, 3, and 4. I have 1 each. So, and I'm looking at it, and a lot of this is
Which one do you have on 3?
3, I have extract a resonate element from a deep sight resonant weapon. So I did an artifact weapon and extracted it
Yeah.
once it completed.
Yeah, we got a lot to do.
Well, we got a
Yeah.
lot. I think, I mean, every single week has like some kind of main story quest thing to do. So
Yeah, we just need to grind that,
Uh-huh.
and we may
Mhm.
just have to leave. We may have to leave Nathan behind since he seems to keep being busy on Mondays.
yep.
I didn't realize the stuff we did last week, he hadn't actually done that.
Really?
Oh yeah,
I thought
don't
he
know if
was
I'm
like
a-
ahead of us.
I get on a different character apparently.
Oh, well, then that's fine.
So
So, all right, yeah. Plan on getting some of that stuff done.
Uh-huh.
And,
Okay, okay.
Friday, I don't think I'm available,
Funny these days.
okay,
but I will
They won't
get
like
back to
this.
you on that.
yeah, just let me know. I mean, I think Friday's been working really well as a party night, so
Okay.
that's probably what we'll end up doing is a party night, but
Okay.
we'll see.
Yeah.
And then probably here in a few weeks, my Thursdays may open back up, or at least maybe every other Thursday may open back up.
Many missiles in an
Gotcha.
So that'll be an option as well.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. Just hit me up with what you got going this week, and I will do the same.
Cool. Ben Bennett, thanks for hanging out. Austin, thank you again for the sub.
Always.
I need a rest.
And we